Okay, what's going on guys? I'm back again. This time I'm reviewing the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the semi-frozen yellow colorway.
Yeah. What happens when you say something real and still be hitting up them banks like Uncle Phil? Light skin, but I'm always in the field. These Uncle Tom sell they soul for a deal. Uncle Rockets who they is for a meal. Clayton Bigsby off the syrup and some pills. Look, I ain't with none of that for real. To tell the truth, I don't care how you feel. We make excuses for these losers every day. Forget excuses, man, these losers need to pay. You see all the babies these losers lead astray. Whose idea was it to let them lead the way? If you ain't down for the cause, you in the way. I ain't listening to what you have to say. Stab us in the back and go and put the knife away. There's lives at stake, homie, I ain't here to play. You the dude that went told on that Turner. You the reason that we couldn't get them burners. Then you sat by and you watched them all burners. Since your daddy ain't teach you, I'ma learn you. I'm the top dog, let me schoolboy kill you. I'm just trying to save your life before they do something to you. You drive slightly off, young boy, you need an Uber. And I ain't really one for all the side talk. I'm always in the streets like the end of the...
Okay, so just a bit of a background on this shoe. So this was one of the 3 Yeezys that was released in December 2017. So there was this, the blue tint, and then the Beluga 2.0s. So this was probably one of the most controversial in terms of its colour. A lot of people didn't quite like the colour. It was nicknamed the McChicken, which sort of fitted to the colours. But overall, I think this is a really cool shoe. And with the right outfit you can pull it off. So this is from Jack, of course, as I mentioned before. I'm just going to run through some of the key points of the shoe, again how it compares to retail, and then any of the flaws that might be there, and of course an on foot at the end as always. Okay, so just starting off at the front, I'm going to go through sort of the overall pattern of the prime knit and the quality itself. So you can see here at the toe box at the front, as always, you've got the correct pattern there from Jack. No faults with this, just like retail, of course. Really happy with that. The quality there is exactly as you'd expect. Moving now onto the medial side of the shoe. So this is where you've just got that continuous sort of zebra print going through. So you've got the semi-frozen yellow along with it's almost a blue, sort of a dark blue colour. So again, that's right, that's just how it should be, that's compared to retail. It's correct, so I'm really happy with that. And then sort of moving on to the lateral side of the shoe, and this is where most of the detail is. So you've got here the Supply 350. Location on this, in terms of its position, is correct. So you've got that little space there, which is the correct amount of distance for this shoe. So this is a size 12. So as I've mentioned in a few of the videos, the higher or the bigger the sizes, the larger this gap is in between. So with a size 12, you know, that's right at the top end of the range of sizes, so there's no issues with that. And then just running through, you see they've got the pattern there, it comes through slightly a little bit. And you've also got the end of the stripe coming just at the bottom of the shoe. I think this stripe as well, this also, the distance between the end of the stripe and the end of the toe box is also dependent on the size. So the bigger the shoe is, the more gap there is between the stripe. So with a size 12, you're going to get a bit more room, say, compared to a size 7. So overall, the prime knit, the way it's constructed, the feel of it, how it feels on foot, and of course most importantly the design is I'd say it's exactly the same as retail. This is probably one of the best Yeezys that I've got from Jack. So yeah, to sort of the back end of the shoe and the pull tab. So just looking here, we've got the stitching, the quality stitching there, which is really high, and it's a lot of the time with UAs you'll get with the stitching, particularly at the back here, it's really sloppy and it's really inconsistent, which is dead giveaway. But with this pair from Jack, you know, it's exactly as you'd expect and as you want. So I'm really happy with that. Moving on to the pull tab now. So this is an updated version from Jack. So the original version I got, that was given to me probably a month or so before these actually released. And the issue with that, which was pointed out quite a lot, was the fact that the pull tab, the stitching, was red. So this is an updated pair, and this is correct. So the pull tab now is sort of a peachy orange colour. It's sort of in between, it's not quite one or the other. But it's the correct colour, it's how it should look, and it's how the retail pairs look. And then of course the quality of the product itself and the stitching and placement, all of that, as always, as mentioned in a lot of the reviews, is just pretty much one-to-one. It's spot on really in my opinion. There's no faults there whatsoever. And the placement of where it is on the shoe is also correct. Okay, so just having a look at the shoelaces real quick now. So these shoelaces, they're the exact same colour as the upper. So yeah, there's no faults with these, not much to really comment on. The length of them is correct, so there's not too much going on. So yeah, no faults there whatsoever. So now just having a look at the midsole. So this again matches the colour of the Primeknit itself. Obviously it's got that semi-translucent look about it, so you can almost get a bit of the other Boost, which in some light may make it look slightly different colour to the upper, but all in all, it's exactly the same, and it's just how the retail pairs are. So no faults with that. Just have a look quick. So you've got the little sort of a gum sole coming up around the back, which a lot of people don't like, but I sort of think it's a good little touch. And then moving on to the very controversial side of the shoe, which is the actual gum sole. So a few of the early photos that were leaked around showed that the sole matched the midsole, but then obviously Kanye has changed his mind towards the end of the production and we now have the gum sole. So I actually think this is quite a good contrast between the two. It's quite overpowering with the whole yellow all the way through, and I think that this gum sole gives it something that we've not really seen much from any other shoes, most probably because people aren't really brave enough to do a yellow and brown shoe, but I think it works very well. Just having a quick look at the Boost sole there. Just give me a second, hopefully you can zoom in on the Boost. Yeah, so again the Boost I've actually worn these once or twice, but the Boost is correct. And we're just moving up through the rest of the sole. You've got the Adidas print at the front. So yeah, midsole and sole itself, along with the Boost, is exactly like retail, no issues there. So again, perfect from Jack. So then just going to have a quick look at sort of the inside details of the shoe. So you've got the 3 stripes there. I'd say compared to retail, the gaps in between the 3 stripes is probably slightly larger than you'd expect, but again, you know, you're going to be wearing these on feet and no one's going to really notice that, so nothing to really be concerned about. And then you just got the quality of the stitching going all the way through, which again, as you'd always expect with Jack, and as always comes, is pretty much, there's no faults to it really. It's just like retail, it's extreme high quality, so you know the shoe is going to last you a long time, and you definitely are getting what you pay for. Just having a look there, the Adidas Yeezy, so you've got the print on the actual insole, which looks very exact to me, no issues there, very happy with that. I would just flip that over. So you've got the Adidas printed logo in there, and you've got the rest of the insole. So yeah, pretty cool, very happy with that. So I think overall, as a rating out of 10, I'd give these Yeezys a 9.5 out of 10. As I mentioned, there's no faults with them whatsoever. I'm really happy with them and how they look and how they feel. I'd say you just can't. The only thing I'd fault is the fact that they're not actually retail. But other than that, definitely worth the money and worth the investment. You know, resale pairs of these are going for £600-700 where I live. So to get these for £150 it's a no-brainer really, and no one knows the difference. So yeah, as I mentioned, if you'd like to purchase any Yeezys or any other Adidas shoes or any Off-White or anything in them categories, then please send either myself or Jack a message on Instagram and we'll be sure to help you out.
I kept spitting, kept touring, I stayed driven. Work for it, wasn't nothing given. I put movements on my back, curated it when they hated it. Stayed down when the rest was faking it. Paid my way and got nothing back. Name one thing you did for me. Everything I did for free. Everything you do, you wanna feed. Fake moves, no loyalty. I'm positive, not a punk. You can take that how you want. Know that if you real, don't need to say it. If you fake, I don't need to state it. I just keep my distance from it and watch the snake start levitating. I ain't bragging, but toe tagging when I pull up in that G-Wagon. Jaw drop like what happened. I thought we was both rapping. I thought we was both the same. Newsflash, this not a game. No features, no favors. I'm the cash cow. You can keep the change.